Hello, so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make arms, shoes, and ears. Okay, so first of all, we'll start with the ears. So for the ears, you're going to do a shape. So you go up to the shape tool, and you're going to go to this like D shape that we used for the mouth, and put it off to the side first. You're just going to do like a little tiny D. Okay, I'll go ahead and see if it's in front. Should be, yep, it's in front. So I was just checking to make sure that it would go in front of my hair instead of behind. So I see that it is going in front, so that's good. And I'm going to change it to the color of my skin. So I want it to match. So you need to make sure that the ear is selected. And then my skin color is this gradient. And then we're going to shift it over so that it's touching the side of my shape. Okay, so there's still some space there. So we're gonna go a little closer. Oop. Just kind of play with it until you get it right. You could try zooming in, might help. So I'm gonna use this zoom button and zoom in a little closer to my ear here. Go back to the select tool. I want this to get right up next to my face. There we go. Okay, and now that I have it in place and it's a good size that I like, I can click on it and go right click and do copy. And I can come over here and paste it to make my second one. So now it's over here, but this is the wrong direction, right? It's the wrong direction. We want it to be facing the other way. So I'm going to right click and go to rotate. And I'm going to rotate, I'm going to do flip horizontally. Okay, so now that I went to rotate and flip horizontally, now it's the right direction for my head. I'm going to bring it here next to the ear. Perfect. There's my ears. Okay, so next is my arms. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Go back to fit. There we go. So next is the arms. So for the arms, you're going to use there's really different ways to do it. You could try using the polyline tool. Or you could, and that's where what we used for the shirt and pants, so that you can actually click and make your own shapes. You can also go to the shape tool and use the square to make like a long skinny square for your arms. Okay, so I'm gonna do the polyline tool. And let's say I'm holding a paintbrush. So to hold a paintbrush, you need one arm up and the other arm down. So we'll do the paintbrush on, let's do the paintbrush on on this side. So my arm is going to come out from my sleeve to about maybe right here. And then I'm going to move my cursor and click again. So this will be my wrist. And then I move, click, move, click, and then I finish my shape. Okay, and now that looks kind of long, so maybe I will bring it into my shirt a little bit. But again, this is going in front of my shirt, and I don't want it. I want it to go behind my shirt. So I'm going to right-click it, go to Order, Send to Back. And now it's behind my shirt, and I can kind of toggle with the size and shape here. Okay, so there's one arm. I think it's a little skinny up here. I might remake that later. So now to change it to the skin color, you click on the shape, you go to fill color, gradient for me, and picking this one. I want it to match the rest of my skin. So whatever you did to the face, neck, and ears, you want to do the same for your arms. Okay? And then to do the other arm, I'm going to use the polyline tool again. And this arm can just kind of be like coming out down to the side. So I'm just going to click and drag and just kind of come out to the side and then finish my shape by connecting it to my first part there. Okay, changing the color to match the rest of my skin. And make sure I put it behind my t-shirt by changing the order and send to back. Okay, so now I have my arms and I would be ready to put the hands, but I'm not going to put the hands in this video. That'll be the next one, hands and details. So now we've got shoes. So to do our shoes, you're actually going to go to the shape tool. Okay, and a good shoe shape, I'm sure there's plenty of other things you can kind of make work, but I really like using this one, the same tool that we used for the ears and the mouth. And if you click on that, it's sideways, but then when you change it over like so, you can make it like the very front of your shoe, right? Because you're not going to see the whole shoe. You're just going to see the front of your shoe. And then you can change it to whatever color you want. So let's just say I'm wearing like, I don't know, purple shoes. Ooh, that's pretty bright purple. Technically in real life, I usually wear black shoes. So maybe I'll just do like a really dark. Oh, that color looks way too close to my pant color. So I'm going to change that. Maybe I'll do a dark red. Okay. And now once I have that shape and that color and the size correct, then all you have to do is right click it, copy to make the other one so that it matches, and do a paste. And drag that over, and now you have two shoes even though you only had to make one. Okay, so again, this is kind of like from the front part of your shoe, the front part. And from here, you would be ready to move on to the next demonstration video for hands and details like jewelry or objects you're holding.